Welcome back. I still have with me in the studio to discuss this Head of Research Acts of Positive Transformation Initiative, Kolawole Johnson. Right. The lawmakers believe the figure is over-bloated, that the ministry should have due diligence to arrive at an acceptable consumption rate. Let's have your thought on this.
Acceptable consumption rate of the actual consumption rate.
Anyone can tell.
All right. I think when you don't drive such a process, any developmental process, you don't drive with data. This is what you come to. It is easier for people, it is easier for people who want to cut short, processes, who want to, who are given to, underlining game to hide and do what is expected of them anyway in the first instance. And what you will ask the National Assembly is, first, when the president brought a budget, brought a request to borrow about 4-point-something trillion naira to finance subsidy, you wonder what formed the basis of that approval for the president. If you are coming to query consumption now, on the same payment you approve, if you're coming to query the data, because the entire data they are bringing together is to just match up with what they brought to borrow and what they envisage in the proposal they brought in the request they brought before the National Assembly that was approved. So if you approved it without asking questions, why are you now asking questions now? When you should have asked a question when they brought the proposal before you. For example, if I tell you that, oh, Jacinta, please come and give me 4 trillion naira. I want to use it to buy some truckloads of cement to build, a structure in this place. Would you not ask me, what do you need 4 trillion naira to build the structure? So after giving you the money, is that the time to start asking you why you need the 4 trillion naira to build the structure? It is not. So it also shows you that we've not really had the National Assembly to act as a proper checks and balances to the executive. The National Assembly is not there to romance the executive. No, they will have amount of consumption in the country. That used to be the case. Even the NLC in those days would have been able to go, underground and bring research on board so that we can know at least something very close that will disprove the fact you have on ground. You cannot counter, so to speak, the facts, they brought with sentiment. You need to also bring a counterfact. Obviously, we can't be consuming this much. In fact, if you were talking about 10 years range that we have grown over 100% increase in a span of 10 years. We are saying that is impossible, looking at the economy, looking at the population, even looking at the data on ground. But unfortunately, we keep paying for that. And so we know that the statistics on ground that they have been, or that the government is presenting to us through the Minister of Finance, it's practically impossible. But we do not have a counterfeit. We do not have, in quotes, a counter data to put before that.
All right. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, we are out of time. Thank you for your contribution so far.
You're most welcome. Thank you.